Trevor, what's up?
Hi, Miles.
How's it going?
It's going. How about yourself?
Going good. I've been told that right at the top here, we get to pose for a photograph together.
I know. That's what I was told.
All right. I hope you're feeling yourself. I hope we're feeling fresh. Are you ready? Do you have a pose in mind? All right, cool. I'm going to be with you. Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Awesome, dude. How's your day going?
It's been going. You know, COVID fatigue is hitting harder, but...
Yes, it is.
At least you haven't had the past month I have. 2 positive tests in our house in the past month.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you're okay. First off, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you and me both there. It's been fun to say the least.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Holy cow.
Yeah. The good news is either I've been asymptomatic and never got it, and the same with the fiance, who sadly isn't here at the moment. She's getting something that you'll enjoy. She's getting Olive Garden and getting breadsticks. Dude,
hell yeah. It's better. It's just better. In my humble opinion, the simplicity. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that.
Please don't, because Michael is my literal spirit animal. But I do have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
So the first one here, I'm not sure how you're going to answer. You personally, do you have any regrets of how early Pyrrha died off? Or was killed off as a writer?
The only regret I would have is, and it's more about early RWBY just in general. I wish we had more time. I just wish we had more time to explore so many more things. Like we would try to do stuff, but then it just ended up taking away screen time from other characters, and then that was a bummer. And so in general, I wish we had longer episodes back then to really dive into that period of all the characters' lives. That said, I do still think, I think we all really like the idea of we're going to take the character that is the most competent, the most likable, and the strongest, and we're going to get rid of them to show the danger, and as well as to just it wasn't enough, in our opinion, just to destroy a building. It was we needed to lose somebody that we all collectively loved, because that was the best way we could figure the audience could empathize with our characters, by taking away something they love. All the characters love Beacon, and all the characters love, Pyrrha. We don't know if the audience necessarily loves Beacon after 3 seasons, but if we did our job right, they should certainly love Pyrrha. And so by removing somebody that we hoped the audience really adored, we really wanted to try and get them to that low point along with our characters.
Well, you did that to me. You kind of tore my heart out. And I'm not going to lie. When Crow was on death's door, you had, because my fiance and I are big snowbird shippers, and I mean massive snowbird shippers. So we had a bit of anxiety thinking Crow was going to die after he got stung. So yeah, that was fun. So the other question,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We got through that, and you haven't given us that yet, although dear God, the grimdark stuff from this season got me to a low point in the last episode before the break. That was heavy. Oh, you're happy about this? Okay.
Oh, man. Volume 8 is a big volume.
Yeah. Heavy. Very heavy. So the other question, I asked this to Lindsay, because I got to do a video call like this with her, and I want to see if your answer is any similar. Obviously, no spoilers or anything, because you can't.
Right.
How do you personally, outside of the writer room, want the final fight between Cinder and RWBY to go?
Oh, if Cinder and RWBY were going to have a final fight, I would want that fight. It's tough because I wouldn't. No, I'm not going to get into that. Okay. You've set the parameters. RWBY and Cinder are having a final fight. I think it would be. Oh man, it's tough. I would I think Cinder. It would have to be it would be almost like a tactical, more positionally important fight because of the Silver Eyes stuff. And so I think Cinder's having to be highly mobile. RWBY is also the most mobile member of Team RWBY when she's really going balls to the wall, full on rose petals and crescent rose, jumping around all over the place. The meme version of it is the DBZ,
yes, 100%.
I think this is so hard because it's like maybe okay, you know what? Here's what I'll say. I would want there to be like a reprieve of Red Like Roses Part 2 throughout it. Like that's what I would want. Like, you know, when you take the anime intro from season 1 and then it like plays during the big fight of like season 10. Like, I want that vibe. That's the vibe I want. That's as best I think as I can answer that question.
Okay, now please give that to us. Because I'm 100% on board. Gotcha. So the only other thing now that I can think of, because when Lindsay said that, she had the one theory that made me sit here and afterwards and just go, that's a way to look at it. She said, I want Cinder to turn on Salem, a la Zuko turning on the Fire Nation.
Whoa. Woohoo.
And I think mostly because of the way, because this happened before season 8 started, and then you went through and did Cinder's backstory, and that just made me sit there and go, are they setting up for this without us knowing? Because that Colonel was set in my head by her. So,
I don't know if I would make the comparison to Zuko, because I think Zuko stands up to the Fire Lord from a sense of like honor and justice. And I think if Cinder were to stand up to Salem, it would come from a much more selfish, arrogant place.
That's very.
I loved these questions, and I love that you're having Olive Garden, and I hope you have a great night.
You as well. Thank you.